All right, let's get started with the webinar.
Kairos is a scalable one-stop shop SaaS testing platform for all digital applications with innovative AI solutions to enhance testing operations and overall quality. We are a low-code, no-code platform that has the ability to test web, mobility, API, and desktop application testing. We also have our component service that helps users to run business end-to-end processes by reusing the tests built in Kairos web, mobility, API, and desktop testing. Kairos also covers your infrastructure needs as well through the usage of our own browser and device farm. You can execute your tests at lightning speed in parallel and on real mobile devices by using our infrastructure. To complete the circle, tie in your CI/CD pipeline implementations. Kairos is simple to use, it's scalable to your testing needs, and implements smart features to augment testing processes. So why test on real-life devices? Testing on real-life devices in Kairos' device farm offers several advantages over using emulators, particularly in terms of accuracy and reliability of test results. First, we get to test on real-world conditions. Real devices provide the most accurate test environment since they reflect actual user conditions, including hardware performance, battery usage, network conditions, and more. Then we have device diversity. You get to access a variety of devices with different specifications, screen sizes, and operating systems. This diversity ensures that your application is tested across a wide range of actual user scenarios. On Kairos' device farm, you get to perform accurate performance testing. Real devices give you a true representation of your app's performance, including load times, responsiveness, and resource usage. On Kairos' device farm, we get to do real device testing under various network conditions like Wi-Fi, 4G, 5G, etc., providing insights on how network conditions affect app performance. And you also get to do some genuine user experience testing. So Kairos offers the most authentic user experience, and it considers factors like touch response, gestures, and overall app usability. Now let's step into Kairos' device farm. You'll be able to see a list of projects. In order to go ahead and create a new project, you can go ahead and click on New Project, type in the name and description. After creating the project, what you want to do is step into the sessions, and this is where you get to set up a mobile session with our real-life devices. Now let's go ahead and start a manual session. I'm going to go ahead and choose a particular device. In this case, I will choose a Google Pixel 6. And after that, I'm going to choose a particular APK file. Make sure you have your APK file uploaded under the application file section. And what you want to do is go ahead and type in a particular session name. So I'll just say Kairos app test 1. And it'll give you, some additional options, whether you want to access the Element Explorer to grab locator values. If you have biometrics enabled in your particular app, you can go ahead and do some biometrics testing on our Kairos device farm. And if you want to reset the app, you can hit the toggle here as well. So in this case, let's just start a manual session. Once I start the session, it will load up my device. And here we have our application loaded onto the device. As you can see here, it's a real-life device. And as I tap on it, I can interact with the app. I have some advanced menus here. If you want to turn off the power of the phone, you can do that here, increase the volume, go back to a particular page. If you want to go to another app on the phone, you can go ahead and do that as well. The home buttons right here. If you want to go ahead and take a screenshot of a particular screen on the UI, you can go ahead and take a screenshot from here as well. And if you want to test it on landscape mode, you can go ahead and flip the phone to landscape as well. And then also we have some additional keyboard functions. If you want to send keys onto a particular UI, you can activate this keyboard icon, and you can use your computer keyboard to interact on the application. We also have the ability to upload some files onto the phone as well. So if you want to go ahead and click on File Upload, you can go ahead and choose a particular file from your computer and directly import it to the device. You can also have a look at the logs of your session with the device. So if you click on Show Logs, you'll be able to see the logs in real time of your interactive session with our infrastructure. We also have the ability to test your application on a particular network. So you can change the network presets to Wi-Fi, 2G, 3G, 4G, or a custom one as well, where you can put in a bandwidth, the delay, or the loss percentage. In order to disconnect from the session, you can go ahead and click on the disconnect button. Now the report has been generated of my session. So I'm going to go ahead and click on show details. I'm able to see how my session went. So you can see some various details of the device, of what, how much RAM it was using, what was the screen resolution, what Android version it was running on, the session duration, and also gives you, various metrics of what was the CPU usage, the RAM usage, and the network usage as well. And we also give you like the video recording of your entire session, and the screenshot assets that you took during your sessions. And you can also have a look at the device logs. You can also download the logs as CSV as well, or download the PNG file as well. Let's go ahead and enable the Element Explorer. As you can see here, my application was loaded. What I can do is I can go ahead and like put this keyboard down. And what I want to do is grab some locator values of this UI screen. So what I'm going to do is, click on this button where it'll dump the screenshot right over here to this particular screen. And I can choose the color I want, to interact with the UI screen. So as I click on it, it'll automatically detect all the relevant locator values of that element. Gives me the absolute XPath, the ID class, relative XPath, and the index as well. If you want to check some particular locator value, you can go ahead and verify here as well. And over here, I also get to see the whole DOM of my UI. So I can go layer by layer, and as I move down the tree, I can detect the various elements on the UI. If I want to see some more attributes about the element, I can go ahead and click on more attributes, and it'll give me more details about that element. Now let's talk about the project setup page. Under application files, application management and device farm allows for streamlined uploading, organizing, and managing of application files for testing on Kairos' device farm. Over here, you can upload your APK or IPA file. Then we have authentication. Authentication in Kairos' device farm is essential for securing your account and protecting your data. It involves generating a unique token, and these tokens must be copied during automation sessions and API invocations, including Swagger documentation to ensure secure and authorized access. Then we have the integrations page. This is where you get to integrate with your Jira account. So for each session you have, you can integrate it with your Jira account, and all the assets get transferred to your particular project. Network profiles in Kairos' device farm enables you to tailor network settings to simulate realistic testing environments. You can create and customize profiles with specific bandwidth, latency, and loss parameters. These profiles can then be applied to test sessions, allowing you to observe application performance under different network conditions, and can be easily edited or deleted as needed. This feature is very crucial for how applications behave under various network scenarios. And then we have remote devices. Device management and device farm allows you to conduct tests on a variety of devices remotely, which is key for achieving comprehensive test coverage and efficiency. It involves a straightforward process where you choose a particular device, and you can go ahead and generate a JSON, and then you can copy paste this JSON to your automation tool to get started with your automated tests on our infrastructure. And then we have Swagger docs. Swagger documentation in Kairos device farm serves as an interactive guide that details all the available API endpoints within device farm. It provides comprehensive information on how to use these APIs, including descriptions of their functionalities, their required parameters, and examples of request and response formats. Kairos' device farm offers a more accurate and comprehensive method of testing your application. This leads to a more reliable and user-friendly methods of testing your application, and it significantly reduces the risk of post-release issues.
Right. It's time for our Q&A session. So I'll just pull up the Q&A tab over here. So the first question we have is how secure is the platform, and what are the security features to protect various forms of data on the platform? So Kairos is used by many Fortune 500 companies across the globe, and we follow the most strictest encryption methods. We are SOC 2 Type 2 certified, and our data warehouses are ISO 27001 certified as well. And we have various ways to do some VPN configurations and follow the most strictest security policies, and ensuring that your data is protected on your servers. The second question we have is what is the test infrastructure for Kairos, and can we do some parallel testing or and cross-browser testing? Yes, we absolutely can. Kairos hosts its own proprietary browser and device farm, and you can access it across various geographies. Our platform has the ability to do some cross-browser testing and cross-device testing as well across different devices. Uh, can you put your own devices onto our device farm? Yes, you absolutely can. We have clients, putting in their custom tablets and devices on our device farm, right here in Chicago, in the UK, and in India. It's very, very secure, and you can easily do that. So that's all the questions we have for today's session. Feel free to reach out to us with any questions you have, and look out for the next Lunch and Learn session. Thank you very much.